One skill you need to know how to do, a fairly basic skill. It's very similar to saving or save as, and it is saving, but it's saving to a previous type of file format for Microsoft Excel. So if you work at a company and you know that you have the latest version of Microsoft Excel, but you know others in your company might still be on Excel 2010 or some earlier version, or maybe a family member has an earlier version. The other situation might come in too when you know that someone else isn't using Microsoft Excel, but you still want to send them an Excel file that they could use or open in their own spreadsheet software, such as on a Mac or on Linux or a different Office program other than Microsoft Excel. So the way to do that, we want to go to File. We want to go to Save As. We're going to Browse. And we're going to open that same folder. So if you look up here in our dialog box, Save As dialog box, you can see that I'm the user right here. This is my folder. I'm in the Documents folder. I'm in the Excel folder. And I'm in the Lesson 2 folder that's in the Excel folder. I'm going to leave this same name to my folder or to my file, but instead of an Excel workbook, we're going to change it to an Excel 97 to 2003. Because in the version after 2003, Microsoft made a big decision. They updated the file type that Excel saves in. So if you still have version 2003 on an old computer, most people don't, but someone might, and you want to send this to them, you need to change it to 97 to 2003 or they won't be able to open it. So we can click on that, Excel 97 to 2003. And we don't see any more files in here because we don't have anything else that is saved as a 97 to 2003 workbook. So click Save. And now if we open our File Explorer to our Lesson 2 folder, we have 3 documents. Well, they all are basically the same one, but they've been renamed. So I started in a different video, created Excel Lesson 2. That's when we saved our original document. In another video, we saved as. So we changed the name of our document. We put it in the same folder, but we changed the name. So we have a different copy. So this is our original file. We did a little bit of changing to it, and we saved as. And now this is our old school file. So this is our 97 to 2003 version of Microsoft Excel. That's what our file is, and that's what we are working with now. So we're going to close this. And I'm going to go back to File Explorer. I'm going to open O2 Fabricam Broad Address Solutions. And we don't have the green little paper or page icon. We have a white one with a green X. It's a little bit different shape. And in your File Explorer, you can also spread your columns here. Click and drag like you do in Excel. And you'll see that this is a Microsoft Excel 97 to 2003 worksheet. We're going to click on it. And when we open that file, so if the person in your company that's still using the old version, they send you a file, you're going to see compatibility mode at the top of this. And the way we can fix that, we don't necessarily always want to work in the old version. So File, and it says Compatibility Mode. So some new features are disabled to prevent problems when working with previous versions of Office. Converting this file will enable these features, but may result in layout changes. Let's click Convert. And I'm going to rename it. I'm going to just put updated version on the end of my file name, just so I can keep track of it. We're going to put it in the Lesson 2 folder. And Save As type, all it's doing is saving it as a normal version, or the most recent version of Excel Workbook. We're going to click Save. It's going to give us a little dialog box that says the workbook conversion to the current file format completed successfully. To use the new and enhanced features of the current file format, you must close, reopen the workbook. Do you want to close and reopen the workbook now? Click Yes, and it just pops up, back up, and allows you to keep working. We can also, let's go look at the other file types. So just like we did before, let's try to convert it to a different file format. So we go to Save As, Browse. Our other types, Save As type, we have macro enabled, we have binary, we have the 97 to 2003 version, we have XML, we have a web page, two different web page types. We have a template, and we'll talk about some of these later. Let's see. CSV, so comma, delimited. We'll talk about what that means later. We have a Macintosh version of CSV. So PDF, XPS. We have different types, and we'll get to using that a little bit more later. But if you want to change it to an old school version of Microsoft Excel, if you need to do that, that is how you do it.